Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. If you're not watching this live, enjoy the rerun. I hope you find something useful here. And for everybody else that are about to come in, hi guys, how you doing? Bitcoin looking to break on downside. Will it break? Will it not? What's gonna happen? We need to know. This is the 4-hour time frame. Something is happening. Daily time frame. Getting this, this morning Doji Star pattern. What's up, this center plan? Mladen is in the chat. Hi guys, how you doing? Are you getting notifications? What's up? Shiba is up 14% and it's not stopping. I mean, Shiba bounced big time up here, big time today. It was up 35% right now, 14%. What happened with Shiba, guys? What happened to Shiba? What kind of news did Shiba do? Ferret knows what's up. Hi Ferret, how you doing? Let's do this. Shiba was listed on the Robinhood. Ooh, no way, man, no way. That's why it's pumping. Oh man. So you probably want to know what's happening with Shiba. Well, you can see this line up here. You can see the line. We break that line, we bull. Good evening, legends. Good evening, man. How you doing? What's up? What's up? Stefano. Hi man, how you doing? Toxic entity low. Yo, what's up? JPD. Hi man, money, Jan 55551111 listed in some exchange. Robinhood, it's a big, yeah, just here the Robinhood listing happens. Yeah, so I understand. Fine, bro. How are you? Good man, good. I'm having my my milk. The live stream is on. I hope you appreciate the live stream because I had the option between taking a shower or doing a live stream, and I chose you guys. Because you're important. Yeah, Shiba. Sell the news. We'll see what's happening. We'll see. I don't know did the news came out today or what did happen. Good evening. 69 productions. Yes. Notifications definitely working out. Nice. What's good, TLA? Thanks for doing what you do. You're welcome, Everett. You're welcome. Shiba doesn't have a chance if Bitcoin continues down. No, it does not have a chance if Bitcoin continues down. So we're gonna follow Bitcoin and see what Bitcoin does. Hubert, yo, what's up, my man? AD, Mayet. Hi, Milkman. Yeah, we're not gonna start with the Milkman stuff, okay? We're not gonna start with Milkman. The milk is, nice. It relaxes me, but we're not gonna start with milk stuff. What's up? How's the weather in Norway? It's actually quite nice. I talked to my mom earlier today. She said, tomorrow it might rain. Snow a little bit. She said snow in April, so that's Norway for you. In April, snow. Fair, you chose us, we chose you. What's up? What's next level of sport? Right now we are at an important level of sport. There is only one level of sport that's right now hold down here, this down here. It looks like we're gonna bounce big time from this over here, because if this doji stands like this over here, we might just get this morning star doji pattern here right back up here on the daily time, which might be very good. No milk today. What you talking about? The milk, the glass is half full. The glass is half full, man. So guys, we're gonna look at the Bitcoin today, of course. By the way, when it comes to notifications, we gotta do one thing, guys. We gotta do one thing. Drinking some milk. Yeah, we're gonna change the text up here and say, for all notifications, join Telegram channel. Because YouTube doesn't send out notifications, but if you are in Telegram channel, you will get all notifications. We're gonna see. Set notifications on and never miss any of my videos unless you wanna miss them. I don't know, something like that. Milk is good for strength, but not for BTC. Will the line hold, guys? What do you think? Yeah, what do you think, guys? Like the stream, guys. Like the stream. Pizza drops like glass on milk. Good. Guys, we got this bearish pattern up here. Hopefully this doesn't play out. I think it's way too huge to be any kind of pattern. I think we gotta look at on the weekly time frame. I would like to keep the lines up here, so we're gonna, you know, move up here. I posted this on Telegram channel, on Twitter, and you know, so if you have a lot of money, you want to get some kind of liquidity where people are willing to sell Bitcoin to you, right? Where would you set your stop loss? Like, where would you set your stop loss? And it would be down here. Like, imagine you have a lot of money, guys. Imagine you have a lot of money, but you know, Bitcoin is very scarce and you want to buy it. But people are not willing to sell. People are not willing to sell. So what do? You go down where people are willing to sell. You have to push the price down where people are willing to sell. So down here, I think there is a lot of liquidity. I think there is a lot of stop losses, a lot of exit, people will exit down here. I think that might happen. Now the question is, are we gonna do that? Because, you know, the target is down here at, you know, triple, you know, some kind of bottom down here, of course at 30k, and then bounce up here, right? Because of the, you know, the logarithmic stuff. You know, so we are looking at this, you know, support down here at 32, 33k. But you know, if you just want to, you know, get a ton of Bitcoin, you would probably right now push it slowly towards downside, get some big news, big FUD news kicking in, and push it into this area down here. And you know, and you can scoop up a lot of Bitcoin down here. You can scoop up a lot of Bitcoin down here in this zone over here. At least the way I see. Now it depends on where this zone is. You know, it's all the way down to, you know, some kind of 20,000 down here, top up here. You know, you can probably pull this zone a little bit towards upside and downside. You know, whatever spanks your monkey, right? But you know, that's the zone. That's the liquidity zone if you have a lot of money. Take profit and trade another day. Just you never sell BT, just dollar cost average. Just mean can't hear a thing. What do you mean you can't hear a thing? I think it's just you. Guys, is the sound okay? Do you hear background sound? I gotta do background check, background sound check, and see how this is actually working out. Guys, is the sound okay? Do you hear background sound? I gotta do background check, background sound check, and see how this is actually working. Yeah, everything's working fine. Everything is working fine. Yeah, sounds amazing. Thanks. Sounds good, it's fine, bro. Yeah, we good. Okay, if bits will go down to below 30, that would be a crypto crash. Yeah, it would be a crypto crash. We've been talking about this, you know, before, because if we go down, we are looking at some kind of capitulation area down here, right? That's what we are looking for. If it goes down, it doesn't have to go down. It doesn't have to go down here. Let's see if you can just pop above this up here, this logarithmic curve up here. You can see the logarithmic curve, you know, the bottom down here is at this liquidity, because we went up here and then we went kind of sideways up here. So, you know, we can definitely go down here and start climbing and then continue towards the upside, right? If you're just looking at, you know, this logarithmic curve up here. But if you had money and you wanted to buy BTC, like a lot of bits, like 10,000, 20,000, like 100k BTC, I don't know. Maybe that's too much. If you wanted to load on BTC without moving the price, you will probably push the price down into this zone. That's my take. I mean, it might be a wick on the downside, it might be something, but you know, you will probably push it down here and get, you know, a lot of people liquidated. You would get a lot of stop losses hit. You will be able to, you know, buy up a lot of Bitcoin down here. So there is a lot of Bitcoin liquidity in this range down here. So the question is, will they do that? And how do you do that? You push the price a little bit more, you sell, then you start coming with some FUD news, you know, China stopping, you know, Bitcoin miners, you know, El Salvador stopping, you know, he's thinking about reversing the legal tender, you know, whatever, you know, all crypto exchanges right now must undergo, you know, some surveillance or whatever. I don't know. It's gonna be some kind of FUD. It's gonna be big FUD, right? And then bam, right back down again, right? Once they scoop all the Bitcoin, then we are free to go right now. Because right now we don't actually know, are we free to go towards the upside right now? Or do we have to dump on the downside? Are we free to go or not? So that's the question, right? Let's see down here where this line is. This line looks legit up here, right? Let's see up here a little bit on the line. One, it might be breaking. This is the weekly line. Down here it's actually like 36.8. It's the weekly trend, but you cannot do this. You cannot do that. You could do this, but you know, you cannot do that. Maybe something like this. Maybe something like this. This looks like, you know, support. We got a great support at 35,000, something like that. That's another 5k down. That's another, you know, another move. You know, another 10% on the downside. We'll actually do it. I'm sorry, 600 MA. Do you see Carl's point about 200 MA? No, I did not see his point about 200 MA. Can you just give me a quick overview over what he's talking in there? I forgot to pin the stuff. There we go. I guess support didn't hold, huh? Yeah. We are back in the triangle. So let's go back to the chart. So right now you saw the liquidity, but there is this I don't know what kind of line it is, but you know, it's some kind of line. You know what? Let's use this line up here. Let's use this one. I maybe put it up here somewhere down here, maybe up here. It looks like something like this over here. So this over here looks like some kind of bear flag, right? And the bear flag has, you know, this pole of the bear flag is, you know, it's pretty normal to do something like this to the bottom. It's not the bottom down there, but you know, to the bottom of the bear flag, whatever that is. And then you just extract it towards downside. That's around something like 25. I think yesterday it was 24,000. Today. So, man, come on. There we go. So you can see this bear flag that's playing out. If this plays out, that's why this support is very, you know, important. And then this 100 moving average is important. But we got a lot of support right below us up here for this bear flag. So this bear flag can, you know, fail a lot of time until we get to the 25,000. And you know, it can definitely happen. So you know, depends on where this line is on the downside, right? But this bear flag is definitely in the play right now, especially after this move towards the downside. So we gotta be realistic and look at that as well. So you know, around 25,000 if it goes, you know, it would very nicely correspond with this liquidity area down here that I'm talking about, right? It will also nicely maybe correspond with this 200 moving average down here. Maybe it just pushes down on the 200 moving average down here as well. You know, it drops a little bit more than the bear flag. You know, you know, there is some nice confluence up here, right? Depends on how this goes, of course. There is some nice confluence down there. So you know, liquidity, bear flag, 200 moving average, and 200 moving average, you know, historically has been acting as a bottom. You know, so we are looking at that as well. Historically, it has been acting as a bottom. But will it take it as bottom right now or not? Are we gonna go there? You know, that's the question, of course. And you know, but we said we don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. There is this, you know, logarithmic growth curve that a lot of people are watching, and you know, based on that, and you know, it's a nice curve. It's a nice curve. And you can see down here we said that, you know, we don't have to go, or you know, another move towards downside. It's not how that works. But you know, we could definitely have this move down to some kind of, you know, 33,000, 34,000 down here. 32, 33, 34,000 down here. So, you know, that could happen, right? Let's remove this one up here. You can see here this is 200 moving average, but this move down here to some kind of 32,000 down here, these bottoms, very important bottom down here at, what's that, down here, that's at 31, 32,000, very important bottom, you know, that could definitely happen. If you do that, we are expecting some kind of bottom, we do something like this and then, you know, jump back up towards the sky. So let's go to another chart over here. So I'm going to show you some more lines. So this is the bear flag, of course, that's the bear flag, and that's the 200 moving average that we are looking at right now. Bitcoin is pulling up a little bit up here. Let me just remove some lines up here. Okay, so over here these are the support levels that we are having right now. I don't know quite, let me just see the bottom of this. Yeah, this seems legit on the daily time frame. You can see here very nicely holding. So we had this triangle up here that we went zigzag. We had a couple of breaks out towards upside, but you know, I think it's still a legit triangle. And we broke out of that right back down again. You can see slowly went up here, right back inside the triangle, broke inside the triangle. Maybe the triangle should be a little bit up here, there, and then we broke inside the triangle, and right now we are sitting at the bottom of the triangle. You see here exactly on the bottom of the triangle. So the triangle, the way I see it, is legit, and this is one of the most important lines right now. The good thing about this line, the good about support, is the support is going towards the upside and not towards the downside. If it was going towards the downside, we would be having a lot of problems. So if you had some kind of support down here that was going like over here, and we break that, that would mean insane move towards the downside. But these breaks on the downside after the triangle do, you know, can go down, you know, decent amount. I don't know if you're gonna use this line up here. That's something like 29,000 on the triangle, but it's not from up here though. It's not from up here. Yeah, maybe it is from up here, and it should be down there. You know, there's different ways, say, you know, something like 30,000 on the breakout or out of it. You can see here, you know, you get to this logarithmic curve to the downside, and that's basically, you know, if we break on the downside from this over here, that should be the, you know, the target channel. So we'll see. But on the downside, these are all the support levels that we have right now. The trend line, these two levels at 39, 38,000, this area here, then you got 35 to 34,000 area, and down here you got 32 to 31,000 area, and below that, you know, if you go below that, you are pretty much below everything, and you know, then we are looking at some kind of 24, 25,000 because of the bear flag, and even lower than that, you know, perhaps. But you know, there is 200 moving average on the weekly up there. There is 200 moving average down here at you know, 21,000. So how fast we get there right now, you know, straight line towards the downside, that's 21,000. But you know, if it is, you know, it goes a little bit something like this, then we are seeing some definitely higher levels than 21k. This 21k line down here, but you know, this will continue going towards the upside. The 200 moving average is extremely important support level on the weekly time frame, and if you go down there for whatever reason, if you break this over here, start going down, we are looking at some kind of 24, 25,000 levels if that is about to happen. The question is right now, will this actually happen? What's happening here is what we call a morning star doji up here. So if you get this doji down here, the probability that we have some kind of reversal up here on the daily time frame just might come. We went down, scared, you know, ass tons of everybody, and right back up again, right? So hopefully that's in play still. Hopefully that's still in play. But yeah, Shiba is pumping like 15% right now, above all moving averages. Daily time frame, weekly time frame, it did not do that well though. Weekly time frame did not move. It went up to this resistance up here. You can see these lines up here. It went into the resistance, all the way up to the resistance. It broke this very nice 20 moving average, but it went up to the resistance and right now pulled back big time. The pullback was quite, you know, quite massive, but it is listed on Robinhood. By the way, why do I have 5? CPI numbers came out today, 8.5% if I'm not mistaken. Is Doge listed on Robinhood? At present, only 7 cryptos are available for trading on Robinhood: Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, Dogecoin, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, and Litecoin. Guys, note these. Note these coins, guys. Robinhood. So you know, if we again go and get another bull market, Robinhood is very, very big for you know, mainstream. And they can only buy these kind of stuffs, man. Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, Dogecoin, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, and Litecoin. So, you know, I was always, you know, disregarding Litecoin, but, you know, now that I see that Litecoin is here, Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin SV is here as well. I mean, when there is no options, when there are no options, Robinhood remains under pressure to list Shiba Inu, and right now I think it lists Shiba, Sol, Matic, Compound. Shiba, Sol, Matic, and Compound are also here. Nah. Or Cosmos, do know for sure for last. Okay, so there are a couple of more. But do remember the names, guys. Do remember the names. If you have, you know, Euphoria, they did do check properly. 69. What? Okay, let's see. All crypto on Robinhood. Explore all crypto. Okay, so they are more than these. They got more than this. Let's see. Accept. Nah, okay. So this is what they have. Okay, here's the full list, guys. They got Bitcoin, of course. They got Bitcoin. Bitcoin SV. I don't know why they listed this. Bitcoin Cash. I think they got paid pretty much, you know. Polygon, Shiba Inu, Solana, Compound, Dogecoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. Ethereum Classic. Explore the list and trade commission free. Are there more than these? Why can't you? What crypto? Okay. Dogecoin, Ethereum with Litecoin, Polygon, Shiba Inu, Solana. Robinhood crypto also supports real-time market data for. Okay, this is just market data. You cannot buy it. Selling real-time market, buying, you know, buying and selling is these. And this is just real-time market data for these over here, which means nothing, literally nothing. But maybe they're gonna, you know, list Bitcoin Gold. Bitcoin Gold is the biggest scam coin. So Robinhood is definitely taking money to get listed. So Shiba Inu has definitely paid Robinhood to get listed. And when I see stuff like, you know, Bitcoin SV up here, Bitcoin Gold, maybe for real market, I don't know why. And right now, if you see Shiba Inu, they definitely paid Robinhood to get listed. I think they are all paying Robinhood to get listed. What you guys think? Let's see what chat is saying right now. Raymond, we've touched support on Signal moving average last 6 bottoms this daily channel. 600. Try 666 moving average. That's a lot more important. Look at Twitter. I mentioned you in a tweet. What do you think about it? I'll check it out. 32 is Elon Musk buy zone, right? Yeah, I think so. Or at least that's when he said he bought. So we don't actually, I don't think we know. Or maybe he said he bought there. Lower high. CPI data poor. Fed meeting coming up on 5th of May. Next interest hike. China lockdown. Yeah, I get what you're saying. The supply chain is, yeah. You can probably throw some more wood on that fire, you know. But if 32 is Elon buy zone, I doubt he will let it drop more than. You know, Elon doesn't have any effect on the Bitcoin price, but you know, maybe some little birdie told him that, you know, 30k is a good buy. So maybe he knows something we don't know. That's all I'm thinking. It costs mine. No, mining costs not 32, 30. It's around 18, 19 right now, 20 maybe, something like, give or take. Takes so much time for 200 weekly to go upside. 200 weeks back is somewhere in June. 200 ADA ship sold. They do check. I saw this stabcoin ARA. If so, that's legit. I saw that list stabcoin ARA. Yeah, they don't care about funds, they care about money. So I think Robinhood, if you have enough money and you pay the fee, they will list your coin. What are miners doing? Solana there. Yeah, Solana is there. These are our cryptos. New Moon Inu will be listed on Binance. Yeah, Moon Inu will be listed on Binance. What's going up? Down or up? Batch is in the chat, finally, man. Center Play, hi. Polygon Matic is a fantastic project for new days in Center Play. Any thoughts of Polygon Matic? Please, great show as usual. We'll check it out. We'll check it out. But guys, do notice the names. Do notice the names. You know, Solana, Shiba Inu, Polygon, especially these good projects like Solana, Polygon, Ethereum, Bitcoin, maybe. Yeah. You know, Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. You know, they will pump because they are, you know, meme coins. But do notice coins, because when stuff goes up and you have a lot of, you know, euphoria, a lot of people will buy from Robinhood, because there is a lot of people on Robinhood that are buying. Like, you know, entire Reddit is up there, right? Entire Reddit is up there. So, you know, that's definitely something we are gonna keep you know, close eye on. Close eye on. So let's go down a little bit up here. By the way, morning Doji Star. We're talking about this a lot, but you know, it's worth mentioning it again. Morning Doji Star is a reversal pattern. You got a big red candle towards the downside. You got some kind of doji. Doesn't really matter what kind of doji it is. Some kind of doji. And then you have a... it doesn't matter if it's red or a green doji either. And then you have a big green candle. Now this big green candle needs to get above the 50% from the top up here. From the top wick to the bottom wick. It doesn't matter which kind of bottom wick is. From the top to the bottom, it needs to get back above the 50% line, right? 50% line. If you do that, you have technically create a morning Doji Star, a reversal chart, you know, candlestick pattern. So on this move to the downside, what we have to do right now, we're gonna pop the Fibonacci channel, Fibonacci retracement. We're gonna pop this one, because you can use Fibonacci retracement to find the middle line. See 0.5, that's middle, that's exactly down there. And so if tomorrow, this is a daily chart, if tomorrow, if today this stays like this down here, we got a, you know, big red candle with a doji on the bottom, and tomorrow we managed to pump above 40,700, give or take, right? Let's make it right, a really nice round number. 700. Wow. 40,700. You can manage to pump back above 40,700 tomorrow. Up here we are technically creating a morning Doji Star pattern up here, which is a reversal pattern, which is indicating some bullishness. Not that we are gonna go to the moon, but it does indicate some bullishness. I slapped the like button like a Will Smith style. Hey later, well, what happened if price to mine 1 bit is more expensive than the value of one BTC? You know, minor capitulation. We had that in 2018. You could see a lot of miners are capitulating because they haven't, you know, saved the cash on the side, so they have to stop mining, and you know, usually the price just, you know, bounces up from there, because if, you know, mining is more expensive than Bitcoin is, I'm so bullish, it's scary. When the man is bullish, that's good, man, that's good, man. So we had minor capitulation down here. I remember that very well. I think everybody remembers that very well. Down here, this was minor capitulation because at this area, you know, average mining price was around 4,000 or 5,000 up here, right? In this area, that was the average, you know, mining price, and we had minor capitulation. So you can see a lot of news about miners, and images and videos about miners capitulating. Meaning that they're starting selling, you know, taking profits, stopping operations and stuff like that, right? So if we do that, so that means that we have to fall down below 20k down here again or something like that. I think right now it's around 20k. I might be wrong. No, it's around 30k. It's around 30k. My BTC mining price. Production cost for mines are around 34,000, and together with transfer, I need to worry about another 4,000 support challenge on BTC USD. This is from January, so around 34,000. So you know, if you go below there, you also get minor capitulation. So if you go below down 32,000, I would say you will also get minor capitulation down here as well. So a lot of stuff is happening on the downside below 32,000. You will get minor capitulation, you will get the liquidity zone, you will get some kind of buttons on the logarithmic scale and stuff like that, right? So there is so much happening down here that could actually, you know, you will get, you know, you know, people will also capitulate, you know, me and you capitulation, normie capitulation, mainstream capitulation. A lot of liquidations will be going on. There will be also a lot of stop loss getting hit. There will also a lot of people fear selling. So you know, down here below 32,000 is, you know, the big zone down here, the big zone. And if he for whatever reason drop down, that's gonna be the last drop, guys. That's gonna be the last drop. I just hope it doesn't last, you know, 1 month like it did when Bitcoin went down to 3K. All season income. I really hope we break out. I'm just bored of the 3040 channel. Maybe Ethereum 2.0 will trigger the new run in the summer. I hope so, that man. What do you mean by minor price? Minor price is when they are in negative profit, and that's very, very low price. Above Lambo. Minor price. Well, how much does it cost to mine? Now, I'm not sure about how they are getting the price, but that's what I'm saying. So that means that you have to mine. You have to, you know, the price has to be above 34 because, you know, the cost to buy one Bitcoin is 34. So if it's above that, that means that you are mining more than you are using. So you know, this is expensive. This is expenses to mine, right? So 34 is expenses. So if the price goes down below, you can still mine Bitcoin, but you are mining with a loss. Now the problem is mining with the loss that you still got a lot of expenses to pay, and number two, you don't want to sell Bitcoin with a loss, right? You don't want to sell Bitcoin with loss. So a lot of people that, you know, a lot of miners that don't have the means to support the mining, big mining operation with a loss, they stop operations. So that's called, you know, minor recapitulation, but minor recapitulation is not that, you know, severe. Let's go see the hash rate Bitcoin and see how this actually looked at. Images, just go to images up here. So down here, this is the mine capitulation, I think, that happened January 1st, 2019. All right. January 1st, so down here, so January 1st, 2019, down here. So okay, so you see here, and you see down here that, you know, hash rate dropped. This was actually 19, this was actually a lot before. So when price went down, you know, we had a big move on the downside, but you can see that the hash rate was going up all the way up. I cannot actually see this very well. Should probably find some other chart up here. June, July, this is like 6 months up here. So it's a couple of months before that. So yeah, well, people are saying that it's minor capitulation, so there is that. Thing is, they are not, you know, the miners are not profitable down here, so they are stop selling coins. This is also a big thing. Miners want to mine coin and then sell those coins to get money to pay the bills, right? But once you go into the, you know, mining capitulation, they stop selling coins because they want higher price to sell the coin. They don't want to sell at a loss. Loss is when electricity costs more than you have if you use that money to buy that coin. Hey, good evening from Brazil. My target from the bear flag rejection of the 618 is 36.8. What do you think? I shorted the pattern break. First of all, I didn't see a pattern breaking anywhere on the chart. Then we don't use Fibonacci's. And by the way, Shinolon, hi man, how you doing? We are waiting for the 16, so I don't know why you are shorting, man. 16 is 4 days away. You know. We are getting the new moon soon, you know, a full moon soon, so I'm not sure what you're doing, man. Are you not a believer anymore? Now, when no one can afford to go long anymore and thinks it will go down, I will go long. See? Alhamdulillah knows what's up. Above is profitable, below is not. Yeah, I mean, this number down here, this 30k number, This 34k number is not correct, guys. This is not correct. It definitely depends where in the world you are, how much you are paying for your electricity and so forth, so forth, what kind of miners you have and so forth, so forth. So there's a lot of variables and how much you are paying. Not only like how many people do you have on your staff? How much is the electricity cost? Is are you in a building somewhere in the middle of the city, or you are out in the no man's land where the rent costs nothing, right? What kind of miners do you use? Yeah, probably some other thing. How much taxes do you pay? What kind of tax is wherever you are paying? So there are like a lot of variables that you are trying to get as low as possible, but this is some kind of, I would say this is some kind of average. So I don't think this is right. I think, you know, there are definitely miners right now that are making Bitcoin, you know, creating Bitcoin for like 20k or something like that. So 38.5 is bottom. Bliatman in the chat. Hi man, how you doing? 38.5, but we are not at 38.5. We are not at 38.5. We are low, but not at 38.5. Right now this is going, this does not look like a doji, man. Needs to pull up a little bit. Let's go to the 4 hour and see what's happening. 4 hour, we got 2 minutes left. We are breaking the support on the downside. This is very good. Right now we can actually start watching this up here. Let's clean up everything. This on binary chart right now down here 30. We are breaking, getting a lower low down here, but we are having divergence on the 4 hourly time frame. Now this divergence doesn't mean anything because it is by definition unfinished business up here, but it might create some kind of double bottom down here, where we go up here and continue to pump. So this move on downside might get everybody scared, but there is a huge divergence up here, huge divergence, which gets me thinking right now that we might just pump back up here again on the upside. The moment, let's go to the daily momentum up here. The momentum is still going towards downside, increasing, hitting this very important level of support. I don't think we can break this support down here because the momentum is just increasing too much. The momentum is increasing too much, so you know this needs to, I think this needs to correct or consolidate up here. When you go down very fast and you start hitting the support and your MACD, you know, starts extending, it's really hard to break stuff, you know, when you are extended. So you know you want to break the very slowly. You want to go down very slowly, get everything, and then break from the downside. Then John, hi man, how you doing? I want to just speak 39k, trap more shorts. For me, break-even price for ETH mining is 770. You are mining ETH, it's 770. Break-even price is 770 for mining ETH. No way, man. What's the price of ETH right now, man? 3k? 3k, 770. Damn, you're almost 4k, you know, you mine 4k, how much, 4 times, you know, that's huge, man. Hidden beers. I just entered the long position. Mlad and Petrov entered the long. Market cipher showing a blood diamond on the weekly. First time ever. I reckon it's a big deal. I think more down before up, I'm afraid. But Sean, you gotta believe. You gotta believe. You gotta believe. We had the moon, man. We had Selena, man. We had everything. You gotta believe. Where there's no belief, there's nothing, man. There needs to be belief. Or else you are pawn to the masters. We're dumping sell. No, we're not. We are pulling down. Yes, we are pulling down. We closed down here, but there is a huge divergence up here right now. Can we go down? Of course, because we don't care about divergence. Divergence are a 10,000 centi, but we did break the support on the downside. We got rejected by this 10 moving average. So let's go to the 1 hourly time frame up here. Well, Kishi Inu and Shiba Inu is going to the moon next few days, pumping like mad. Loads more to go tomorrow. Cash gonna be made. Troy, shilling Kishi Inu and Shiba Inu. Got to remember these people with leverage longs open from 1k. We think of trapping shorts, but market is not long by a wide margin even today. I don't know. When everybody thinks that this is the bottom, we'll go down another 10%, and then up 10k green candle. I think we're excellent. Let's check out these extensions, guys, on the chart. Let's remove everything. RSI, daily RSI is at 35, pulling a little bit down here at 34 right now. So if we continue dropping on the downside right now, and this RSI goes, you know, some kind of 30 levels, Guys, these 30 levels on the daily time frame are, you know, very, very low. Down here you can see 30 levels, especially even lower down here, 20 levels down here, bounce big back towards upside, big bounce, right? So, you know, we are very close to some kind of bottom right now. If this just continues dumping without any, if we right now consolidate here, you know, the SI will go up there and then we can dump down more without actually pushing the price below 30. But right now it does look like it's going too fast on the downside. But this is not the most interesting chart down here. This is down here. This is what I'm looking at over here right now. It was down. You can see these overextended levels up here hitting. It's not normal extension, it's daily, big extension on daily. So if we right now, this today, go even down more, we are getting extreme extensions, these extreme extensions that happen very, very rarely. If you see here for last year, you know, this from 1st January, more than for 1 year, like you had couple of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, I don't know if you can count these, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, 8 times you had these extensions. Down here it was 1. This is Corona dump, then a couple down here, but these extensions on the downside are really, really big, and they tend to consolidate, or if hitting, you know, the bottom, bounce big time towards the upside. I don't think we are going down. I'm adding to my position. Mladen is contrary to everybody. Mladen doesn't care. Hey Sasha, Bitcoin starting to feel weak short term for me. I'm still waiting for Moon Inu. Yeah, everybody's waiting for Moon. I have such a great plans for Moon Inu, but you know, I cannot program the Moon Inu, so we need to wait a little bit, you know, until I find some people that are gonna do that. And once we got Moon Inu set up, it's gonna go to the moon, guys. It's gonna be a charity coin for all the dogs in the world. Of course, all the shelters in the world for the dogs. I mean, who doesn't wanna, you know, help dogs? But helping dogs is helping us as well. We will dump it to zero, bro. It's over. Bitcoin going to zero. You remember that guy, that billionaire guy? It's going to zero. I don't think you do. Me 50% profit, Luna short, already logged some. That's good. So let's go on the 4-hourly time frame down here. We still, yeah, you see here a little bit, you know, a little bit reaction from this, negative divergence up here, but not much, not much. It's just getting pushed down. It's just getting pushed down. Let's follow the volume up here. Mladen Petrov, 10 bucks. This is for your long position. Please enter the position live. Are we gonna enter the position live? Let me see here. If I need to log in, no, I need to log in, sorry. I need to log in to enter the position live, so I don't want to do that. Six days till full moon, bro. I will exit my short on the 13th. Today is 12, it's only 4 days, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 4 days left. 4 days left, man. But Mladen, thanks for the bucks. I will definitely add it to a long position. 10x that long position, man. 10x that long position. 20x. I don't think I can do 20x on Binance. Enter a position like a South Korean guy. No. Yeah, I heard about South Korean guy. That's some mad money, man. That's some mad money. But that's, you know, gamblers. I knew, you know, I have experience, or I know a couple of gamblers, and there is this guy, you know, he gambles everything, literally everything. He played poker, he played, you know, cards, he played, you know, football games. Anything you can gamble on, he gambled, right? But the guy was, you know, always poor, but when he had money, he had big money. You know, it was either totally up there or totally down there. It was nothing in between. You know, and every time you see me, he's gambling with big money. But when you ask me, man, you know, he's always like, "Hey, can you give me some change? You know, can you borrow me some money? You know." But when he's gambling, he's like always big money. Like, "Hey, man, you got so much money." Like, you know. But you can even 100x yesterday. Yeah, sorry. Yes, you can. But on margin, you can. But you on futures, Binance futures, yes, you can. Enter a position like South Korea. They feel Polkadot is underrated. I think that Polkadex looks nice. He never played bingo in Bosnia, bro. That's next level gambling. Polkadot is looking nice. I told people in Telegram that Polkadot's PDEX is looking nice, or it did look nice after this move towards downside though. Let's see on the daily time frame. Yeah, it was looking good, you know, before these last 2 days. Right now it's bad on the looks bad on the downside down here. Weekly, yeah, it looks bad. Forget about it. 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 Shiba is up 16%. Does not wanna, you know, give up this move. Too bullish. Too bullish. Too big news. Too big news. So, the akcji clubs in Lithuania are impressed as well. Might be. Guys, let's recap on what we have on Bitcoin right now. I don't think much is happening. Like, Shiba is doing fine, but everything else I think is following Bitcoin right now. I haven't looked at a lot of coins, but definitely gonna keep an eye on Shiba right now, because you know it's listed, so there is a lot of euphoria right now. Anchor is up 12%, but it's not doing it just fell too much towards downside, but it's up 12%. Let's see this low cap altcoins. Empire minus 4%. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys remember, but we drew a line something like this up here. It fell through that line. You know, Empire is done, at least for a little while, because Empire did pump something like 5x towards the upside, unfortunately. Cult is up 8%, but it's not even close to the moving averages, so it's just, you know, up a little bit. But it might be extending downside, so, you know, might pump towards the upside, but, you know, I don't see it right now. The wife asked me this morning, are we rich yet? Always a good sign when Shiba is pumping a bit, is going down. Yeah, the center plane, you might have something there. Yeah, my wife, so every time I'm in good mood, my wife asks me also like, are we rich yet? No, we're not. Not yet. Soon. Maybe. Slowly. Keith Hammond is in the chat. Long time I've seen you, man. How you doing? Can we do Kotti loan? Why is people talking about Kotti? I haven't seen anything special on Kotti. Let's see up here. Maybe you guys know something I don't know. Nah, you guys don't know anything I don't know. Waves. I think I saw Waves had nice weekly moves. Where is Waves again? Waves. Yeah, so it went up, you know, it pulled back big time to this movement, but right now breaking this on the downside as well. Let's see, man. Good. So why are you back in the chat? Is it because we are at the bottom, or because you know, because you think this is some kind of top or whatever? What do you think is gonna happen, man? Supposed to have the first stablecoin, now has been overtaken by another project. Okay. Yeah, this entrepreneur likes Scotty as well. Bitcoin is just like small moves. So let's just look at this on the daily time frame up here without any kind of volume up here. Is volume still going down? Yeah, so volume is still going down. So this might be the bottom, guys, because the volume is still going down. Everybody's looking this to break on the downside down here, but the volume is going down. The volume has been going down. This is on Qcoin though. But let's check out other exchanges as well. There is no volume. It actually goes a little bit towards the upside up here. There's some Binance. But down here it does go down, you know, on Coinbase it goes down, the volume is still going down. It's going down on Bitstamp. So I would say, you know, this move on downside, there is not much interest in the move right now. And this might be a morning Doji Star where we blast through the upside. We are getting on the 16, where is the 16? Right over here, we are getting the full moon up here on the 16, full moon. So right now it is time to, you know, pump it from over here, right guys? Pump from this is it, guys. This is it. It's either this full moon is pump us towards the upside and we, you know, become filthy rich, or this full moon, you know, dumps us on the downside. We stop believing the moons. Either one or the second. I've been watching crypto every day, man. Just haven't been on YouTube too much. Been following you on Twitter though. Ah, great, man. Great. Well, it's nice to see you back, man. It's nice to see you back. Niche 39k, huge buy. 39k is still left. It might be that. By the way, guys, we've been streaming for 50 minutes now. I enjoyed the stream. I don't want to ruin it by, you know, extending it too much. There's not much to talk about right now, beside what's happening, you know, following the price, you know, on the second chart or something like that. So we're gonna leave it with that. Do join the Telegram channel if you want to get notifications. You're failing to get notifications for the videos. It can help. It can help. Check out the TFNs Club if you're not TFNs Club member. Everybody, thanks for stopping by. We're gonna have Bitcoin Daily tomorrow 9 AM sharp, Central European time, to see what Bitcoin is doing. But my take on this right now is we are holding a very important level of support. We are extended towards the downside. The drop below the support seems less likely than a bounce. When I say a bounce, I mean not 100k bounce, but, you know, small bounce seems more likely than more drop right now. The way I see it. Can we drop down? Yes, we can. Have I been wrong before? Yes, I have. Things happen. There is no certainty in tech analysis. There are probabilities, but the way I see it, that's the probability. We are very near to bottom continuously. If we continue going on the downside down here, because I don't think we should continue on going on the downside, but if we do continue going on the downside, whatever happens right now, tonight, if we continue going on the downside, that's gonna be, I think, the last drop before we pump. Yesterday's bottom, my figures are smelly now. Yeah, yesterday I you know, kind of failed, because we are watching this 5-minute chart, and we called the bottom 3 times. First time we called the bottom down here at 39.7. You remember, guys? 39.7. Then we called the bottom down here at because it went down there. Then we called the bottom down here at 39.5, and then it started going towards the upside. We said, like, yeah, it's gonna do 1, 2, 3, and down here it's gonna be some you know, bottom, but we didn't do that. We started going up here, but, you know, we saw that there was some kind of you know, rejection up here. Now, regardless, we played pump songs. We were hoping this is gonna continue towards the upside, but we did have this third dump on the downside, where it was the bottom, local bottom for something. And you can see down here we did go a lot after that bottom, and right now we're coming back down, retesting the same bottom again. So the question is this it, guys? Is this it? So what I would do now, I don't know if I would watch the 5-minute chart or whatever, but let's see 1-hourly chart, how a 1-hour chart looks. What can I leave you with, guys, over here that might be of importance? So this looks like it is, this looks over here, if you pull some lines up here, this looks like a downtrend is starting. This looks like a downtrend is increasing in speed. And this over here, nah, I'm really, you know, this should be increasing the speed. Yeah, I think this is the line, because it cannot be up here. You know, this just doesn't cut it. But this is very nice. You know, up here it managed to go, and then right back below the line, continue dumping on the downside. So this is the line. So, you know, whatever happens down here, you can watch the line. Whatever happens down here, what I'm looking for right now is either extension where they break back above this line, or some kind of, you know, button down here and then it jump above the line, or jump up above the line up here and continue towards the upside. But I think this is the line. I think this is the trend line. I think we need to break that, because if you look at it really closely up here, if you look at the line really closely, it does fit nicely. It does fit nicely. Let's clean up everything and pull the extended line up here. Something like this. I mean, it should probably be done. You see, it does seem it's nice. You can see how here it went above the line and then tried to go up, right back on the line, zigzag, then tried to hold it and fell through the line. Right now up, back to the line and down. So the line is respected. So I like the line, and I'm looking, you know, this is on 1 hourly, so it's not 5 minutes or something like crazy, but you know, it's still small time frame, but I'm looking for some kind of move above the line again, something like over here, but you know, I would like, you know, to get above these levels as well up here and continue towards the upside. So that might be very bullish, very bullish. But you can see here we are creating this some kind of double bottom, but we need to get above this 40,700 or something like that. We also might get Morningstar Doji if we do that. See the bookmake. No, I don't do bookmakes, man. Later we are very near to bottom continuous dump. Huge orders around 39,000. We don't do bookmakes. The bookmake shows the limit orders of various exchanges. We don't care about order books. We don't care about order books. Order books are manipulated very easily. Why? Because it costs you $0 to put in an order. You know, you don't have to pay any kind of fee to put in a, you know, order for 1 billion Bitcoin. You know, 21 million Bitcoin at, you know, $1. It costs you $0 to put in an order, you know. So order books are 100% definitely, without a doubt, manipulated. Just so you know that. SW huge orders at 39. And once we get to 39, those orders will be moved towards downside. Because one of the first things when I started doing PA was, you know, start looking at order books. Because everybody said, oh, you can see where the you know, support is, you know. But what happens when the price goes down? What happens when the price goes down? It comes down to 39k. Suddenly, that, you know, that there was a big huge chunk of wall, suddenly I either gets moved or eaten up and just continues below. Just because there is a huge order doesn't mean that that order is still gonna stay there. Just know that. Because it's very easy putting and removing orders. Anyways, guys, I don't want to keep you up too much. I'm gonna go, you know, have a chill weekend. I think I'm gonna play some Territorial. If you know, for everybody who knows what that is. They have had some nice updates that gonna be, you know, chilling with nice music on the side, watching the chart of this dump, seeing where the bottom is. Hopefully the bottom is gonna kick in somewhere. I'm also gonna be watching Shiba Inu because, you know, you never know what's gonna happen when this kind of stuff hits. And there is that. There is you know, not many other things are very exciting right now. The market up here, stock market is, you know, getting this lower high up here on the downside right now, pulling back. This looks like it had, you know, inverse head and shoulders up here, so down here. So right now it's breaking that through the downside. It should dump more on the downside. Stock market looks like a dumpy, getting ready to dump to some kind of 33k. So we're gonna see how that actually plays out. There's that. Thanks, Dila. Great to catch you. Great stuff as ever. Bring on the full moon. But the one saying that is, if you see weekly candle, there is a huge support too. Orders get removed and rate the price fall. Yeah, it happens. It happens all the time. Like orders you can put as much orders. So, you know, I never did order books. You know, it just, you know, on any exchange where I am, the first thing I do is like, you need order books, but you need it to see if there is liquidity to buy and sell, right? But you don't need order books to find where the support is, because we know where the support is. You know, we don't need order books to find support. Just so you guys know that. Okay, bye bye. That's it. I'm done. Hopefully this morning's Doji Star is gonna hold, you know, and we get tomorrow above 40,700. See you guys. Bye bye.